Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a little different and most of these, I guess you could say, are going to be a little different. So um I have been playing so much Fortnite with my server. I found someone who wants to do dual ranks with me. We have a trio, we have a squad sometimes. I've played with my sister's group, her partner, and so um, I have my replays on for Fortnite. I used to turn them off, but then we started having like really good games, and I was getting like really good snipers shots in. I was just like, okay, I need just to start letting them do the replays, so then I can have fucking content, I guess you could say. Because I haven't been recording much. There's just been a lot going on, personal life, server work. It's just overwhelming. And so I thought, okay, I'll just save the replays, um, and then depending on how I feel, either do commentary or no commentary for the whole game, the whole match, I should say, the whole 20 minutes, and just upload them like that. Um, so this is gonna kind of like a test run. I can't decide if I want to keep the HUD on or not. Because if I take the HUD away, then you guys can't see how many players are left, how many teams are left. You can't see the map. You can't see who on my team got kills. So it's kind of annoying to have the HUD on. And I'm not super familiar with how Fortnite replays work yet. I've only been tinkering around with it for a little bit. So this is kind of like a test run. But this first match, I'm going to do no commentary. It was in my server, so we've got Kaneki. Skywalker is Alex. He's the one I am doing duo ranked with at the moment. And then we have Shug. And Shug and Alex and I usually do trios a lot. If we do squads, our fourth is usually either Kaneki or Fane or Ren. Rad. It kind of varies on who our fourth is. But we do trios a lot. But anyway, so I digress. I'm just gonna hit play. You're gonna hear, the only in-game you're gonna hear is obviously guns, loading, firing, swapping, environmental sounds. You're not gonna hear any of us talking because it's just a replay. I didn't OBS record while playing. And I usually don't because we have so many really shit games, especially now that it's towards the end of the season. Pretty much all the sweat players are out playing right now. So we could play maybe like 20 games before we actually get a win. And I know people are like, oh, well, get good. We are good. Like, we're actually really good players. All of us play shooters constantly, COD, Fortnite, Val, like, so it's just we don't have hours and hours and hours to spend on Fortnite every day between jobs and personal lives and things like that. So like we play it more casual. We don't super sweat, try hard like so many other people do. But even with that, out doing that, we still get, we do really good in our games. Almost always top 10, if not top 5. Quite often it's top 2. But anyway, I'm just going to play this start to finish. You'll see on the HUD, like, so here's all 3 of us. This is the number of players left. This is the number of teams left. You got your map, how many storm circles there have been, the time of the game. This is all obviously stuff for me when I do my overlay. I can change the camera, me, shield, health, and then, armor. And then this is obviously the length of the time of the game. This is where I got kills, yada yada. I digress. I tend to run the same build a lot, especially since they put heavy snipers back in the game, which I think should not be in the game. I think heavy snipers are too OP. Even with a chest shot, you're pretty much no armor, no shield, missing quite a bit of your health. Heaven forbid you actually are lucky enough, and I say lucky because some of these people cannot fucking aim, but because you're dodging, dipping, weaving, they accidentally get a headshot, you automatically go down with a heavy sniper. And people are like, oh, well, it takes skill and drop, and yeah, okay, but a lot of my games, I will show you how easy it is to get a fucking headshot on some of these people, and they're not even standing still. So, like, I made it, like, my personal mission that I was going to, until they took out the heavy sniper, I was going to main the heavy sniper and main the havoc pump shotgun, because I think they are too OP the way they are in the game. So most of my build consists of a heavy sniper, some sort of shotgun. Most of the time it's the havoc pump, and then either shield bubbles or heals, some form of transportation. So, like, we have the ODM gear, now we have the Spider-Man gear. There were swords at one point in time. So it's almost always uh, a machine gun, a shotgun, heavy sniper rifle, shields or um, heals. Yeah, and transportation. So, like, 5 items. Anyway, so I'm just gonna hit play and then go from there. I also didn't notice while this was going on that um, it doesn't show you what guns I'm running, nor does it show you my augments either, which I find interesting. Um, yeah, so you guys aren't going to be able to see when I'm using what. But granted, from the noise and maybe depending on the aim down sights, you'll see what I'm using. See, there we go. There's a heavy already. And my team's really, really good. We know what we like, gun-wise. So the guys always know that I run heavy sniper. So usually if they find one, they reserve it for me. Or if somebody has a key and we find the Dragon's Breath sniper, which is an amazing find in the game, they'll sacrifice their keys to let me have it, and we'll do the same for, like, Alex and Shug both like the Red Eye, which I find trash. But they main that, so if I find one or somebody else finds one, we always let them know, yo, Red Eye over here. Alex and I both run the Havoc Pump shotgun. We both run usually the submachine gun, which was brought in new a couple weeks ago. But yeah. I guess in way of augments, a lot of us try to go for ones that help either late game or early game, I guess you could say. So, like, my favorites tend to be, if you get the glider, what else? The glider, the marksman rifle has no recoil if I'm running the marksman rifle, which is the DMR. Or we try to get keys, you know, yada yada. Like, there's quite a few that can help early late game. Knowing where the storm circles are going to go is a really good one. Last couple weeks ago, before the new chapter, they had an augment that gave the heavy sniper rifle 2 bullets in a chamber. before you had to reload. That was an amazing augment, especially for people that run the heavy sniper. I loved that one, but they took it out for this chapter, so you won't see that one at all. As I said earlier, I was kind of messing with the hood a lot. You can see the white arrows are obviously the enemies. Once they get close enough in a certain range, you'll be able to see their names. Like, that shotgun is the Havoc bump. Now, the reason I say it's freaking OP is the fact that while it is slow to shoot, if you can get a headshot on it, it does massive damage. If you get a gold one, then one headshot is an immediate down. Which is ridiculous. One headshot with a gold shotgun is an insta-down. So it's essentially as annoying as if you get a headshot with the heavy sniper. Now, in my opinion, I don't think any gun ever should be an immediate down. I don't care if it's teams, I don't care if it's solos, there should be no such thing as an insta-down. Because a lot of people I talk to are like, oh, well, I wish there weren't so many shotguns in Fortnite. The shotguns are OP. To me, I don't think they're OP, because for a shotgun, yeah, you could just keep pushing out bullets, but it's one bullet at a time, reload another one, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost essentially one in a chamber, and then you have to cock back to get another one, whereas these, like, SMGs, and pistols, you get a whole clip of bullets, and all you do is spray and pray, and you can get it down. Especially the twin mags that are in right now are stupid, because if you have an epic or a gold one clip to the upper body or head, one whole clip is an insta down as well. And you're like, well, that should be harder than a one shot from a sniper or a one shot from the havoc pump to the head. But you actually have to aim the shotgun and the sniper, whereas the twin mag, it's a spray and pray. You just empty that whole clip, it's an insta down. And, you could be like, oh, well, that's a whole clip. Well, the twin mag has 20 to 30 bullets in it, and it comes out at the speed of a rocket. So by the time you empty a full twin mag into my body, I might get 2 shotgun hits off. Maybe. That's a maybe. That's how fast the twin mag shoots. And they used to have an augment, I think, at one time where the twin mag, the assault rifles, submachine guns shot faster, which was really ridiculous. Now, I don't run the twin mag because I absolutely loathe it. But if I happen to find an epic or legendary one, I sometimes run it. It doesn't even show you what's in the chests. Lol. So one thing you might notice on a lot of my gameplays is if we're against a team and one of the team decides to run away, or if somebody comes in, just shoots at my team and then fucking leaves, I tend to have a humongous issue with that, because it just pisses me off, people that play like that, that come in, shoot a couple times, and then run like cowards. I tend to chase them down. If I think I am confident enough in taking them out, I will chase their ass down. Because I don't want to risk them going back, because we can't find them, getting their team cards, and rezzing a whole entire team again. I'd rather just risk my health and shield to go and hopefully take them out completely. The next one that I end up uploading, I will do it without the overlay, so then you guys can see the difference. Pretty much all the stuff you see on the screen right now is gone, and it's just the gameplay. Which, while that's nice, because then you don't have so much clogging the screen, then you don't get to see, as I said, everything that happens, you know, no map. You don't get to see everybody else's kills, my kills, the timeline of the match, things like that. Which I think I, you know, kind of want to see. The thing I wish I could get rid of would be like the timeline and all this stuff right here. If I could just keep this bottom area, then I'd be fine. It's just this stuff in the middle that's like, there's no purpose for this, besides me obviously dicking around with my own video. So you can see on the map down here in the corner, so like we're the three blue people, and then I'm the white. So you can see that there's three like lime green people over there, and 3 yellows. It's a whole other 2 teams fighting each other. I don't even know we're there yet. 2 teams of 3. Now, I think this match is back from about a month ago when they disabled trios, which was a humongous mistake on Fortnite's part. For whatever reason, they decided to get rid of trios. And so if you were a trio, you were stuck in squads, and you either had to get a fill, or it was just you had a trio against tons of teams of 4, which sucks balls. Yeah, there you go. Headshot. He kind of jumped into that one. Now, sometimes it is really hard to get shots off, because with a heavy, there's obviously other people with heavies around, and you don't want to get shot yourself while you're trying to take your shot, so you either have to risk it and just stand still so you can get a really good shot off, or you're going to be jumping around like I do, and that's why quite a few times I'll either hit the upper body or I'll miss completely. I kind of try to only go for a complete headshot if I know I can hit it. Otherwise, I kind of try for the upper body, because then it's at least still a hit. It's still 126 gone off of them, which is pretty much their armor and most of their shield. Sometimes if you're lucky, it'll deplete partial health, and then if Alex runs a sniper, sometimes we're really good at coordinating enough where if one of us will aim at the same person, one of us will shoot first, hit, and the other one will shoot second and knock. We're really good at communicating in that sense, which makes us a really good duo for ranked. So sometimes we'll do that if we know we can't get the full headshot. Like that. See that right there? I hit, and they got the down. I tend to be someone who, like, I'm one of those Fortnite people where kills mean a lot to me just because I feel like it shows how good you are at the game, when in reality, which I know and everybody knows, is it's realistically who gets the last shot off and gets the down. One person could do all the damage and someone can just run in and shotgun and get the count as the kill. Which sometimes is really frustrating. Well, we do it to each other all the time when we play Fortnite together. We get on each other for killing each other's kills. Or kill stealing, I guess you could say. So sometimes if we know we have a person, we'll say, I got it, you know. And then nobody interferes while we finish off our own kill. Yeah, I believe I left out of here as soon as I could because I think Kaneki got hit from the back somewhere. So I knew we had to back off. Yeah. Because they still have 3 with a down. Which I was trying to get rid of. Which somehow that missed. There we go. Victory Royale. And you hear shit in the background. That's him. But like as I was saying, like we try not to kill each other's or steal each other's kills. Sometimes it just happens. But like the only reason it frustrates me is because as a sniper, I kind of have to realize that I'm going to probably more be like an initiator. I'll go in and I chunk half their health completely, and then my team tends to just finish them off before I can even get another bullet in the chamber. So like it's really hard sometimes for me to actually get full kills unless I get really aggressive and either do like a headshot snipe or and then run in with a shotgun or an SMG to finish them off, or I have to get my headshots. Because, like, whereas this game I had 6, and then Kenny had 3, Shug had 3, and Alex had 8. Depending on if you wanted to be really mean about it, you could say, oh, well, realistically, if you look through the footage, you know, Shug could have done way more damage on one of these kills, and Kaneki finished it off, or, you know, Alex did a lot of damage on this one, and I rushed in and got one headshot off and killed, you know what I'm saying. So it's really hard, especially in, like, clusterfuck situations like this one, where it's endgame. We tend not to care that much. We're not gonna make call-outs and say, oh, yeah, you just stole my kill, because it was us and one team. It was for the win. But if it's, like, really early game, sometimes we'll say something and be like, oh, well, I had him, you know? But it's all fun. We make a really good team, all of us in the server, when we swap out, swap in. We get quite a few victories, and overall, it's fun. Like, even if Fortnite's sweaty AF, it's still fun to play with them. I love playing with the guys. Alex is a fantastic duo rank partner. He would say different, but he is. He's really good at Fortnite. We communicate really, really fucking well in game. And then everybody else that jumps in to make trios or squads, Kaneki, Rad, Thane, Ren, Shug, they're all good in their own right. We all are really good at different weapons, so, and we communicate really well, obviously. So overall, it's a lot of freaking fun, and we pretty much play almost every night, and while it is frustrating, like, past couple days, we've had 2 days straight of not winning a single game. We would get like 3rd, 2nd, and we'd have like 10 kills or plus that, or 5 kills a pop, and then we'd still lose in the end. But we finally got a win last night, and we were super excited about it. But overall, we have a really fun time. I love the guys. They're great. I couldn't ask for better people to play Fortnite with, aside from obviously like my sister and family and such that I play with. So, they're all great. But I just wanted to try this out, see how this worked, if you all liked watching something like this, either with commentary, with no commentary, with the overlay, with no overlay. So like if I did no overlay, it would be like this. All you would see is screen. You don't see any of that information. Which I find, yes, it's nicer to look at, but it's harder to tell what's going on. So depending on how I feel and how the match looks, I may do some without the overlay, some with the overlay, or you guys just let me know what you like better. Like, I don't mind having people's names up on the screen. I know some people might have an issue with that, but I really don't. Like, it's the same name I go by for YouTube, Twitch, whatever. So it doesn't bother me. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.